Welcome to Obsidian Optics, where we decode civilizations, not just visit ruins. Here, we look beyond stone and story to uncover the systems that shaped human societies. Ephesus was more than a city. It was a meticulously engineered organism, a vital organ in the Roman Empire. Its streets, buildings, and harbor formed a living network. Urban design, economic strategy, and societal engineering intertwined. We approach Ephesus as analysts, dissecting its anatomy to understand the interplay of power, infrastructure, religion, trade, and decline. In these remains, we find not just history, but a timeless lesson on the forces that shape our world. Ephesus's location at the mouth of the Cayster River was a calculated move, an economic gateway between Anatolia and the Aegean. Its harbor, a marvel of engineering, connected east and west, transforming Ephesus into a vibrant hub of trade and administration. The Arcadian Way, stretching from harbor to theater, was both a ceremonial and commercial artery, showcasing the city's wealth. Ephesus was not just on a trade route, it was the trade route, personified in stone and commerce. Its prosperity was built on controlling the flow of resources, an early experiment in globalization. The Temple of Artemis, one of the seven wonders, was more than a religious site. It was Ephesus's financial engine. Its sanctity made it the region's safest bank, holding deposits and issuing loans for kings, merchants, and citizens. The temple's wealth fueled the city's growth, owning land and employing thousands. When destroyed, its immediate reconstruction was an economic necessity, not just an act of faith. Even under Roman rule, the temple retained economic autonomy, blending sacred and secular power. The Artemision was a self-sustaining corporation, anchoring Ephesus's prosperity. It's a powerful example of how faith and finance intertwined to sustain a complex urban society. The Library of Celsus stands as Ephesus's most iconic ruin, a masterwork of architectural messaging. More than a library, it was a public statement of Roman power, intellect, and cultural supremacy. Statues of wisdom, virtue, thought, and knowledge declared the values of Rome and its leaders. The building's grandeur, optical illusions, and advanced engineering signaled immense resources and sophistication. Inside, double walls protected scrolls, a metaphor for elevating and safeguarding knowledge. The library was both a vault of memory and a piece of Roman propaganda, reminding all of the empire's civilizing mission. It was a gift and a constant reminder of who held authority. Ephesus was a showcase of Roman urban engineering, planned for health, comfort, and cohesion. Beneath its streets ran aqueducts and sewers, delivering fresh water and carrying away waste, supporting public health. Public latrines doubled as social hubs, integrating basic needs into civic life. Wealthy homes boasted central heating and intricate mosaics, blending engineering with art. The city's infrastructure allowed 250,000 people to thrive, centuries ahead of its time. Ephesus was a living laboratory for urban solutions. Its systems reveal a deep understanding of the challenges of dense city life. The Great Theater of Ephesus, carved into Mount Pion, was more than entertainment. It was a tool of mass influence. With room for 25,000, it hosted civic assemblies, imperial decrees, and religious festivals, shaping public opinion and identity. Its acoustics ensured every voice was heard, reinforcing authority and unity. Even entertainment, drama, and gladiatorial games served political purposes, managing social tension. The theater was the city's heart, where Ephesus spoke to its people, and the people could roar back. It was a crucible of communication, control, and collective experience. Ephesus was a crucible of religious transformation, shifting from the cult of Artemis to a Christian stronghold. Christianity, brought by figures like Paul, challenged the city's economic and social foundations. The decline of Artemis's temple meant the loss of a financial engine. New Christian sites became centers of power. The city's stones tell the story. Pagan temples repurposed for churches, old gods replaced by the new. Religious change here was systemic, impacting every aspect of society. The rise of Christianity marked not just a new faith, but a new social and economic order. Ephesus reveals how belief can reshape an entire civilization. Ephesus's fatal flaw was environmental. Its harbor, the city's lifeblood, slowly choked by silt from the Cayster River. Despite engineering efforts, the harbor became unusable, trade declined, and the city's economic foundation eroded. The loss of maritime access triggered a cascade: less revenue, decaying infrastructure, and population decline. Ephesus's story is a lesson in the fragility of urban systems dependent on a single critical asset. The city was undone not by war, but by the slow, relentless force of nature. When core infrastructure fails, even the greatest cities can fall. Ephesus's collapse was silent, steady, and inevitable. Ephesus thrived under Greeks, Persians, and Romans, adapting to each new power. Its resilience was legendary until multiple crises converged. The Silting harbor, devastating earthquakes, and the decline of Roman support created a perfect storm. Arab raids and shifting trade routes sealed its fate. The population retreated, and the city was abandoned. Ephesus's fall wasn't a single event, but the result of overlapping system failures. Even the strongest cities can collapse when faced with compound instability. Its ruins are a stark reminder of the limits of resilience. Ephesus dazzled in marble, a visible declaration of wealth, power, and cultural alignment with Rome. Marble construction fueled a local economy of quarrymen, artisans, and builders, circulating wealth through grand public works. The city's architecture was a statement. Ephesus was no provincial backwater, but a vital part of the Greco-Roman world. Yet, marble's permanence was an illusion. When systems failed, even stone could not save the city. Today, toppled columns remind us that monumentality is not resilience. True strength lies in stable economic, social, and environmental systems. When those fail, even the grandest marble falls. Ephesus is more than a relic. It's a warning to modern cities. Its collapse shows the danger of relying on a single critical asset, like a harbor, or today, a digital network or industry. The city's downfall was due to compound instability, environmental change, economic decline, and political turmoil. Modern cities face similar threats: climate change, economic shocks, and more. Ephesus teaches that resilience means enduring multiple pressures, not just one. Technological sophistication is no guarantee of survival. The lesson: identify vulnerabilities and prepare for slow, creeping crises. Walking through Ephesus is walking through a living blueprint, a case study in the rise and fall of complex systems. We analyze ruins not for their beauty, but for the patterns they reveal. Reliance, stress, fracture, and collapse. History is a data set, not a story. Each fallen city leaves behind lessons in power and risk. These patterns repeat, and those who understand them understand resilience. The stones of Ephesus hold timeless lessons for our own world. Obsidian Optics decodes these patterns, stripping away sentiment to reveal the mechanics of civilization. The challenge is to read the lessons and act before history repeats itself.